was thinking, I had this thing for a couple years, and I just did an experiment with a electric monitor to see how many watts and kilowatt hours it would pull and that kind of stuff. But I haven't really seen anything or done anything that show kind of what this does. So this is like a water kettle or a hot water kettle slash automatic tea machine. So it's Breville. It's an 800XL. I've had it for years now. Taking it on trips in our fifth wheel to different states for hot water, for various things, coffees, teas, what have you, anything that needs hot water. So the cool part that we got it for, because we were sick of waking up and getting tea and then having to wait and boil the water and then put the tea in and all this stuff. So we got this because you can actually set your time, not only your temperature, if you want to do a custom setting and how many minutes that you do in that capacity. Obviously, you can do the presets, or you can do custom. You can do, green, black, white, herbal, oolong, whichever, which apparently is the same setting as my custom setting. How funny. But you can, the basket setting, which is kind of interesting. You obviously have a basket, you have a base, you have a container, and you have a basket that actually is magnetic. That actually, interestingly, slides up and down on that deal, and you have a thermostat right there. Sorry about that, yeah. But I use mine, so it's kind of dirty, but this piece just sits in here like that at the top. Of course, you've already put your tea in, you've snapped the lid down, you've put it, set your water level, which is here. I have mine just for purposes of demonstration, so it won't take too long to heat up. So all that's ready to go. You have your top, which has a strainer, which does not work at all with tea, especially loose leaf tea. So I use, sorry, there's my soap, this every time to make sure. But if you like eating tea leaves, then you don't need it at all. But yeah, so get that out of there. So once you figured out what you want to do, you click on, you can either do auto start, right? So if we want to do it in the morning time, we can click on auto start. You have to set your current time, and then you'll click your start time, AM or PM. Now, if you want a tea, then you'll click that. If you want your water hot, then you'll click that. So the hot water will just heat the water. The tea setting will mess with this part here, right? So if you do that and you do that, and then you click your tea setting, which we'll do, let's go ahead and do that. And then once I click that, I kind of heated it in my demonstration just a minute ago, so it'll typically starts at about 55 degrees, but it'll kick on, it'll do its thing until it gets to 195 degrees. Actually, let's cancel that. And so it's more fun and doesn't take forever. How about I just bring this down like this. Right, let's do 120 is the lowest it'll go, right? So I got my basket, I got my auto, keep warm, not even auto, sorry. And then I'll click my tea. So we're at 115. And then that way I don't have to wait too long for it to get to temperature. And then I'll show you how super cool the little basket is. Alright, so yeah. Is it gonna do what I think it's gonna do? Okay, well, let me pause this, and when it gets to doing its thing, I will start it back up. Okay, so I don't know, it was weird, it did it on its own, but as you can see, the strainer basket all by itself, don't you dare move, Oh, probably refocus because that's a movie. But yeah, it'll drop all the way to the bottom. And then it'll ascend. So it ascends and descends all on its own. And really that's it. So once you've got that, and you'll notice like it might have a 7-minute timer, it will automatically all by itself count down. And once it's counted down, it'll be like beep. And when it's all said and done, it will actually finish up. So in this setting, since I have the keep warm on, this will actually finish once it finishes its 7 minutes, you know, of ascending and descending. It'll actually keep whatever is in it, probably tea most likely, it'll keep it warm. So if, you know, you want to get up at 7 and you want to start this at 6:30 or even 6:45 and you hit the snooze button a couple times, you can rest assured that your tea will be warm and ready to go when you get up. Or if you have company over and you want to keep it warm, then you'll do this, and then once this is finished, you guys can enjoy it, and then you don't have to worry about, you know, chores and distractions. You can rest assured that the water will be warm. But really that's it, man. Everything else is good. I've had this thing probably 3 years now, and I leave home definitely, I do not leave home without this thing. So that's the Breville 800. I want to say it's the Breville 800XL. Let me stop that so I don't get myself executed. It is definitely the Breville TML 800XL 1500 watts. So now that we got that straight and I've told you the right stuff, there it is. So if you have one, leave comments telling me how you like it. If you don't have one and you're looking for one, it's very, very sturdy. Like I said, we travel with it everywhere. Out of town, hotels, hospitals if we ever go to one. Definitely different states in our RV. So it's durable. See you later.